Hi. I really don't know what deck to use. Things like Vanguard Zero is ending in this coming 30 days. Which is actually accurate now because I was thinking of streaming yesterday. Vanguard Zero, but I was like, what is there to do? Are there people still playing the game? Like, Vanguard Zero doesn't have a good PvE option. Like, there's no good PvE option. Let's say Vanguard Zero and somehow we can still play the game offline. Vanguard Zero is not like Duel Links where they have a very good PvE option. Like you can play just against a comp AX and you'll be happy. Vanguard Zero is not like that. That's the thing. Vanguard Zero is not like that, which is really hard. I still can't believe it's ending. Still, we're missing Tachikaze. Tachikaze's alternate art for Gaia came out. We know it's Zero Art and also Zero News, which I got from W Slasher. That Dragonikaiser, Vermilion, and Blonde Ezel will have their Zero Art as a special SP or alternate art, which is great. I was changing decks because like I did some pulls because like you get 10 packs for free after you do certain amount of character fights, and within those 10 pulls I got my third Luminous Hope Dragon. If you see my Vanguard Zero shorts, you know I have a SP Luminous Hope Dragon, so I have now 3. 2 plain copies, 1 SP, and I've put all the SPs I like to put on Vanguard Zero as their artwork already on the channel. Now it's just the alternate art of the record words, like the reindeer alternate artwork that I basically got buying Legend 50. It was really hard to get that because it's like I have to rank hard on that. Because of the fact that I have a copy of Luminosum, might as well make this deck profile now. But like, I already have a rank reward. Okay, who do I replace? I'll do that. And technically speaking, you only need like 1 copy of this guy. I'll just put back my. Hey, put back and just add a Gobblade instead. And which I got an SP Gobblade. That's me just adding the deck. If he's already there, Austin, are you already there? Just tell me. Technically, I would know. I'll just put this as the default. Okay, just clicking, continue. And Austin is still not yet here. Austin being late to friend fights is the whole thing. I think it's not really. It's not even a minute yet. It still takes time to load up their game, enter the code numbered by number because it's not like people play on PC or watch on PC. Yep, good luck. And where are you? Yeah, good luck. Just so sad that Avengers is ending. And also another game I played, not as religiously, but sometimes I stream it, which is Gundam Breakers is ending this Friday for me. Like this coming Friday. Gunpla Warfare Gundam Breakers, or the Gundam Warfare Gunpla Breakers, whatever that name of that game is ending. But it can't be helped. Like, game was already showing signs of it ending because like nobody streams the game. I barely find people who actually uploads videos of the game. Then again, I wasn't purposely searching for videos of the game. But still, not enough advertisement, and plus the gacha system's not that good. Like I tried playing the game religiously before, like Gunpla, like Mecha, very fun game to play. But the main problem is there's no true PvP option. The closest PvP option is you make a team, and that team is your profile, which a computer will control, and your AI persona will fight other people if they choose your team to fight. The opponent did not appear. Yeah, Gundam anime school. Like for example, the recent one, they had their first female protagonist. Technically speaking, Turn A Gundam was supposed to have a female protagonist, but it was made during the 90s or 80s or 60s. So having female anime protagonists for boys anime wasn't a good idea at the time. So they made it a guy. And by the looks of it, Austin the room didn't go through. Don't know why. I'll just say here because there's no reason to rank right now. There's like no reason to rank. What is the reason to rank right now? I'm already Legend 21 in this, so if I enter, I'm guaranteed at least one SP slot for the new values art, which would be great. Sadly, I will never get the new Gabriel art because technically speaking, I could try and join JP. Have to create a room because Austin, my man, did not get in. Have to make a new room. I have to wait. I'll give Austin this friend fight because friend fights are gonna be rare. And technically I can friend fight myself since I have access to multiple accounts. I have access to Kiro Kev's account, which is a streamer. I have access to account to Beta or Vijay Zinge, two of his accounts. His beta account is not up to date because he don't play with it much. But Vijay Zinge is the main backup account I play with. It has a good Overlord deck, has an okayish Nobatama deck. It has pretty good almost actually it's complete Chaos deck. It's pretty complete deck because it has the Chaos Universe Alter something. Alton. I made a deck profile for it. It might have appeared already on Rumble or something. But anyways, the name of that Chaos Universe card is so forgettable. Even though it's like your first ride. Okay. I don't know if the internet is my problem or Austin's problem. Uh, I'll really miss Vanguard Zero when it ends because it's like I made my YouTube channel mostly up to like all my videos that are actual videos instead of VODs from my stream are Vanguard Zero. I've been playing a lot of Xenoverse 2 lately, but those are not videos. Those are just me playing the game because I like Dragon Ball. Is Dragon Ball my favorite anime? No. Because I have no. Technically speaking, I have officially became a true Dragon Ball fan by purchasing Xenoverse 2 and DLCs until the Goku Black arc. Hopefully, we will actually get a match this time. They get the new DLC because it was like 600 plus pesos. And I don't have enough. I'm not a good enough streamer. And technically speaking, should pick a more recent game like there's Gundam. There's a new Gundam game that's coming out on Steam. I think it's free. Then just download that and just play it on stream. But again, that's a game that's like a MOBA game, except with better graphics, like Overwatch and the other. What's the other one? The starts with letter V. Valorant, like Valorant. At least it's better than the Fortnite thing, which is kind of hard because it's like you have no teammates. It's last survivor, so you don't know how long you're gonna get to play each round. So it's like it's on for people who have a lot of free time. All these games are like Fortnite, and I don't know how to play this deck. Be truthful, I don't know how to play this deck. This is my first time playing Altmile. The first time I played Altmile was when Altmile first came out. When my deck profile of using Samuel as the artwork because I like Samuel over Gobblade. Because Gobblade was a GR, but Samuel deals 1 damage. So if like you're able to push your opponent to 4, Gobblade will push them to 5, then they will swing one more time. And this is a 9 crit deck if I recall. Okay, who do I ride? I will for sure ride the non-brave card. Calling this card here and swing, hope for the best. I literally do not know how to play this deck. I literally do not know how to play this deck. Ugh. When it comes to like capabilities of playing a deck, Kagero, Narukami, I know to play with those. Tachikaze, I kinda know how to play with it, but that's only Ancient Dragons and the Mirabek one because Gaia is not available in Zero and in the actual video games of Vanguard, the closest thing we got was like VR, and the V version of Gaia I think wasn't even introduced in that game, Vanguard EX. There they said they don't even have a Dino Ride Chain yet. They should get a Dino Ride Chain. This is Altmile. Okay, they're both Altmiles. She's they're the same Altmile. Promise of having multiple artworks of Altmile. Keeping this here because I want that. Uh, by the way, this is a friend fight, not a rank fight, and may look like a friend rank fight because tournament mode and rank fights are practically the same thing. Still, no triggers. I put 9 crits in this deck, and none of them are coming. They're all going in the damage zone. Huh? Who'd win? I feel sad Vanguard's ending. That Gundam game, it doesn't hurt me as much. It doesn't hurt me as much because I kinda quit that game. I still have the app on my phone. I still have it on my phone compared to like Clash Royale. But then again, I connected Clash Royale to my Google account. So if Clash still lives, I just log in and I'm alive again. Same thing with Boom Beach. I do have Clash of Clans. That's like my second account because my first account was with my mom's Google thing, and my sister forgot the pattern to unlock the tablet, so she had to reformat the thing, and my mom doesn't remember her Google account, so that account is lost forever. I feel sad. I technically didn't even spend money on that, but still. Don't I have like 2 damage? Going Gobblade since I have nothing to do, and I can't go brave, and I can't be brave. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Literally, I do not know how to play this deck, so there's that. This thing can't attack unless my Vanguard's brave. So it's a fish like Domino soup or something. I have no choice. Have to write this thing. Seeing this here. Maybe I should have called the grade 1 as booster then activate the skill to get another attacker. Then I'll be brave, but don't know enough about the deck. Uh, uh, in pop culture news, The Little Mermaid is not doing so well in the box office, which can't be helped because it's like the Little Mermaid's tale is not good for modern audiences because it's like, sure, she wants to be human, she wants to experience our world, but in the end, she gives up everything to do that, which is very, very bad. But then again, some people give up everything for their dreams and works out, but that's the lucky few, not the majority of people. You can think about streamers like only lucky few can stream. Like right now, I'm streaming because I have nothing to do. Literally, I could be streaming every waking moment of my life, besides when I need to do bodily functions. Don't I need to stride? Hmm. Do we need heal guards in this deck? Hmm. Do we need heal guards? Come on, deck. I saw like 4 triggers that are critical. Where are they? Annoying. The swing at the intercept over there. That's 30,000. We can go over 30,000. Oh, which reminds me, I need to scan my alternate artwork for Amaterasu because I never got the alternate artwork for Amaterasu in SP because during the first era of Vanguard Zero, getting an SP is really hard because only those in the top 100 were able to get SPs or like top 1000 or something, and it was very hard to get into that. To get those SPs was very hard because only those who actually give up their life to playing this game got those. Mm. Before I used to stream around 9 a.m. my time, which is like 9 p.m. in the West. Now I stream around after dinner, which is like 6 or 7 p.m. my time, which is like 6 or 7 a.m. in the West. Uh, What's the skill of this card? Brave. If I get double crit here, it'll be annoying. This combo is what made Royal Paladin pretty very strong. Like the only way to stop this combo is you have more PGs or heal guards, or I ran out of CB. Which by the looks of it, I'll not run out of CB. And hand, like. But like it's do or die time. I need to be brave. He has no heal guard, which I know. Bye bye my one copy, one PG. And calling this card here. And if that's a heal, is not a heal, I win. GG's Austin. I think I should have used a weaker deck. But things I don't know how to play this deck, and I still won. But then again, it's like meta is still meta. Like a deck that is strong regardless who plays it. Like Solemn Vanguard state that no, who's that card? That his dog can win using Gize. Not all the time because it's still a dog, but like, you know, you too, man, you too. Still, uh, I still feel sad. And we still have like about 40 minutes before pre-roll ad starts because they did a 3-minute ad break at the service room, which barely anyone is, and barely anyone stays on stream. That's the thing. At least for me. Then again, I'm not that entertaining. I'm not that entertaining as a streamer because like I like only playing one type of game, which is like Vanguard. Same thing. Technically speaking, I do have Yu-Gi-Oh. I do play Duel Links. It says on my thing now that I play Duel Links. If I go to my channel, wait, I'm currently live, so when you go to my channel, it'll bring me to the live thing. It shows that I play Duel Links, Vanguard, and Xenoverse 2. Oh. I'll now start grinding. What is left to grind though? Like, the only is left to grind is like to get top 1 and get the number 1 banner. Yeah, Overdress is also cool. I have Deer Days, but like, I'm so not up to date. And like W Shasher says, why play a game when it's like two formats behind? That's the but thing is, it's nice to play if you don't have anyone to play with. For me, I just need to call up my friend and he'll come here maybe a day or so. Then we can grind. Wait, we can play. But I only have like one deck, which is like Maelstrom or Flaggerberg or whatever the descendant of Maelstrom's name is. Okay, Gerget Gize. Because Gerget Gize was pretty fun because like I either Gize. Thing is like getting to do Gize is actually very fun. And Gerget Gize compared to Shadow Gize because like you don't filter as much in Shadow Paladin. The only advantage of Shadow Paladin and Gize is the guarantee that you get to go Gize when you can go Gize. The reason it's guaranteed is because the new Luard allows you to ultimate stride. The last 30 days of Vanguard, which is technically true. It is May 31 right now, my time. Vanguard is gonna end. It's gonna be at June 30. June 30 for me, like around 9 a.m. or 7 a.m. That's when it's gonna end for me. I still feel sad. They should at least give us like one extra day at the end of the season, so those who played the last season can get their SPs and save those SP rank rewards like on YouTube or for their personal use. I was using Royal Paladin and I'm facing Royal Paladin. I was using Royal Paladin. I don't even know how to use a deck. I need someone to know. I'll just go watch a DJ Zor deck profile video or a different fight deck profile video. But then again, different fight doesn't play as much Vanguard Zor compared to Zor. So Zor's deck would be better, most likely. But then again, it's so hard. Like people who started in Vanguard Zero, what are gonna stream now? But again, I'm like the only one who streams Vanguard Zero consistently, as consistently as I can be, because I have like months at a time where I didn't stream for like a single month. Like no, that was like not single months, like 2 3 months. And I think I just kept on my stream anniversary becoming affiliated, which I don't even remember when I got affiliated. My follower count was used to be 273. That's 272, which is okay. I only have a power level of 272. Ay, so sad. At least that can blow up the moon. Because in Dragon Ball, power levels are nearly everything at a certain stages. Like, but again, not always, but sometimes. Huh. Like, a power level of 1 will never defeat a power level of 2 unless they can somewhat increase their power level. Power levels, Dragon Ball. Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Those are the big three. Then the big three before them was Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Sailor Moon. I want to know which came first, Yu Yu Hakusho or Dragon Ball? Because Hunter x Hunter came later. Because Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter had the same author. And Hunter x Hunter is still ongoing. Technically it got cancelled because the author is too sick to continue. So the manga, the web novel, yep, they are Dragon Ball Super Broly is nice. They actually gave Broly an actual character, unlike before, like where just Kakarot, I want to kill you or something. They gave at least Broly an actual character in Dragon Ball Super Broly. Like he loves his father, and he's a bit oh wait, I forgot you don't get power. Oh my gosh, I forgot you don't get power. Annoying. I should have swung with my Vanguard first, but oh well. I could have done like 2 damage. Giving up a Stride Father, keeping the PG. But still, Dragon Ball. Z Broly versus Super Broly. Z Broly is, if you want a monster and very powerful obstacle, go with Z Broly. If you want a character, you go with Super Broly. Because he's now an actual character that can be utilized. Because he's now in the manga. Like we had like 1 chapter of it in the manga, which is currently retelling, as of this stream, when it was live, is currently retelling the Super Dragon Ball superheroes thing. It's like Dragon Ball Super superhero movie thing. Which is okay. The only problem with Dragon Ball Super as a manga is like it's a monthly thing. It's not a weekly thing. Because of the time you have to wait if you're reading the manga live. It's so long and it's so annoying. But then again, it's a big franchise. You can wait a while. But still, what happened to Boruto? The Boruto treatment. Ay, ay, ay. You nerf characters to allow new characters to be usable. People who wanted Gohan, Goten, Trunks to be the new characters in Dragon Ball, look at Boruto, and that's the result. Like, look at Boruto. Because like, multiple generational shows do not work unless you axe the previous character, which Dragon Ball tried to do with at its portion. Like, Go Gohan was being made as the new upcoming main character, which Toriyama tried, but his muse or his thing that made him create great stories just says Gohan isn't the one. So they came back to Goku. He even made a Goku mini me just for the sake to get more fans to continue reading the manga. Because Goku is such a very nice character. He's a flat character arc, which every shonen protagonist besides Ichigo from the big three are based on, like Naruto, Luffy. They're based on Goku. They like eating a lot, which is showed by Goku and Naruto. And they have a flat character arc. Like Naruto, the only thing that changed is that he's now a dad. Luffy is basically the same since there's no actual character growth needed since there's nothing to actually make him grow as a character currently. That I know of. Like, he's not a dad, he hasn't changed. I don't think that has changed for him. It's like he has a crew. It's like he has a bigger crew now. That's the only thing that changed for him. He has a bigger crew. Then again, I haven't watched Bleach, so me talking bad about Bleach is like, why are you talking bad about Bleach? You don't even watch it. But it's just so long, and it's still practically doing the same thing, which is a bit annoying. Feel sad. I have to put that just for me to get a PG in hand. I feel sad. But then the Royal Plant later can kill me now. Like next turn they can kill me like how I defeated Austin. That's how they can win, which is kinda sad. Oh, yeah. I really don't know amount about emotes. I made my own emotes, but I just made them because it's required. You need to have emotes if you want to be affiliated. Like, that's the only reason why I have emotes. Is because I needed them to be affiliated. The emotes, I don't. Which I think get why nobody subscribes, because like my emotes is like, it's just like a picture of my face. Not a picture of my face. It's like the picture of the weird avatar for my head thing, and that's it. Which is just like those two. One is the one which is the subscriber, which is actual. It's just actual avatar profile pic, and the other one is just the white version, which actually looks cooler because black always looks cool. Black and white, they both look cool because they're both extremes, at the edge of the extremes. Because hi Sainon. I wish I can go back to your server, but when I checked, there's nothing there. You're just there because you have a Discord server. Then again, my server's practically dead as well, but it's my server. Technically, it's not dead because I keep uploading stuff on YouTube, so the bot uploads stuff in the channel, so it's not dead because of that. But it's technically still dead. I still feel sad. Then again, I'm always sad. It's close to. It's gonna be 2 months since Coco died. It's gonna be 2 months now. Have I gotten over her death since it's been more than a month now? Yes, I no longer dream of Coco when I'm sleeping now. Which is better because before, like the first month, I kept dreaming Coco was there. In my dreams, Coco, you're alive, you're there. Now, it's gone. Now I'm back to my zombie apocalypse dreams. Like every time I dream, I always like it's zombie apocalypse, zombie apocalypse. I have 5 Zero Dragons now, so I can actually use triggers now. But can I survive? I have a heal guard. It's heal guard range. He has no counter blast. But thing is, the main problem of Zero Dragons is that you can't. He can't do anything. Like I can stride right now, but the only card I can stride would be like what Gurgit is there? Like there's only two Gurgits. Yeah. What Gurgit is there? Like I only have like the only strides I have are like Gurgit strides. Okay, counter blast. Right, skip. It's either okay. Wait, I can stride this now. I can stride this card when you roll. Okay. Okay, turn a card in your G zone face up to form gains a crit and gets 5 for each of your riggers. Her riggers plus 5,000 if you have a copy of this. Turn you may put two cards. Just gives me 3 back row. I'm gonna go Zero because I can Zero right here. Might as well. Plus I have a very bad field. I have a very bad field. So I can just Zero Dragon right here now. And I'm like 30,000. It's a very big number. Like the only cards that can go above 30,000 is like the Vanguard, which is consistently. The rear guards can only reach like 20,000. They might be able to hit the rear guard, but the skill of Gize prevents them from hitting the rear guard. Like this is the only way I can experience Gize. Like I have never fought a person in real life when G was along. I was still playing live when G came along. I have never faced an Gize player. And now, triggers don't affect Zero Dragons. I have never faced a Gize player in real life or in. Yeah, in real life. I have never faced a Gize player in real life, only in Zero. And not many people even run Gize. Like, those that do, they don't go to Gize. I haven't really found a person who used Gize and went to Gize. Because going Gize is so hard. Like you have to get 5 drive checks, and you can't even cheese it with rescue, which is so annoying. You can't cheese it with rescue. My Vanguard is 30,000, and you can't retire my rear guards. If I remember correctly, there is a way. Like, does mass lock affect Gize? I do have Blaster Joker. But sadly, I need the other account of Blaster Joker to check if Blaster Joker's Legion skill will actually work. Does nothing, not enough power. You need huge power to get over this. You need to beat 30,000 and you are 2k short. There's politics. I like talking about politics and possible wars and stuff like that. And you know what's so funny? I shouldn't say it because it's close to home. It's close to home. And people already know what country I'm from already, so my accent can tell where I'm from. Technically they can only tell where I grew up because your accent comes from where you grew up, not where you are currently. It does nothing. The opponent gave up. I have actually never seen Gize. I think I saw Gize doing that damage because every time I play with Gize, it's on stream, so I just have to watch myself with my voice. And there's a study: nobody likes hearing their own voice, which is why when you watch those YouTube shorts or TikTok videos with Taylor Swift and with another person, Taylor Swift can answer any video about music, but when it comes to her own music, the other guy was able to pull through because like you don't like listening to your own voice. That's a human thing. So we at least know Taylor Swift is human. Then again, most rich people so hard to tell if they're real people or not. Because it's like being top 1%. Then again, uh, And upside doing this, I can increase my rank reward. Liberate Gold Paladin Gize works. It works. It works when it works, but still, like crit Gize or stand Gize. But then again, you want stands for basic Gurgit though. For basic Gurgit, you want stand triggers. Thankfully, you don't have that many good G units for Gold Paladin, which is the only good thing because I don't have any good G units. If I had good G units, I wouldn't be able to use Gold Paladin, and I can't find an opponent, which is sad. Dragon Ball versus Naruto. Like, if you were to go to a world like Luffy's world, you automatically don't want to go to for two reasons. One, slavery is real in that world. Even though it looks fun, cute, and awesomeness, slavery exists. Slavery exists. Might makes right literally in that world. You can try drawing pirate ship, but chances are you're not gonna survive well unless you somehow get one of those magic fruits. I know it's something fruit. Jackfruit? Gomi fruit? Soapy fruit? I know it's something fruit. I've seen it on videos. That's the word fruit. Like, what is that? One Piece fruit. Oh, devil fruit. It's called devil fruit. Well, uh, unless you get devil fruit, Naruto is like worlds. Realistically, if you're gonna be the big three, Ichigo is technically the safest because all of the bad things that happen in Ichigo are rare and far between. Like if you're a regular person, not it Ichigo's world will not truly affect you. Sure, if you want to be near the waifus in Bleach, you have to be near them, which requires you a compatibility thing because you need to have natural spirit energy or whatnot in the Bleach universe, which it is a I haven't actually watched Bleach besides those random episodes where when I watch it on Animax. Is Animax still a thing? So I'm not really sure. Naruto, I've watched Naruto, I read the Naruto manga, not all of it. Like parts of it after watching the anime. I went, okay, what chapter is it coincide with the manga? So I just read it through that. Or I just yeah, I think I read it through that. And there's so much Naruto media, either fan made or not, that yeah, like comes when it comes to being global, Kishimoto has already defeated Oda. Like who's more global? Like One Piece is good, but it's like it's just a small part of the world. Like people know One Piece because One Piece is the big three, and it's still ongoing. It's old enough to drink beer. Right? Like One Piece is like 20 years old now. 20 plus. Which Oda is currently working his ass off for. Sailor Moon's also cool, and Sailor Moon got a reboot or reissue in anime. Same thing with Shaman King. Shaman King, so they can have a closer ending to the manga. Sailor Moon to get new audiences because the creator of Sailor Moon is married to the creator of Hunter x Hunter, and the creator of Hunter x Hunter needs the money because he is sick. He is sick right now, so I don't know we'll be able to finish it. But then again, the wife knows the ending, so the wife can finish the story. But again, it's the author's fault that he got sick because like he's such a perfectionist. He wants everything to be drawn by him. He should have just done the thing of Toriyama, just write whatever he wants and just say, okay, this is how I dream the story. Toyotaro, draw it. Let me see. Do it again. That's what Toriyama does now. He just says, here's the art. Here's how the arc will do. You do it. Show it. Looks okay. There. Doesn't okay. Redo. But that's if he actually cares, which he doesn't as much anymore. Like Toriyama doesn't really need to. He was rich when he made Dragon Ball. He was already a well-known mangaka with Doctor Slump, so he doesn't need to. He's like rich right now or something since he owns the rights of Dragon Ball, if I recall. Oh my gosh, I picked the wrong card. Sheesh. I literally picked the wrong card. I literally picked the wrong card, which is very annoying for me. Like, hey, this is very very annoying. I don't know really play. I don't know how to play paladins really well. No, like the only paladin that I know how to play is like Luart because I grinded it a lot either on screen or off screen. You guys would know depending if I showed it on stream. If I did, I think I did. Oh my gosh, a stride trigger went here. I will not get power unless I get another stand to stand this thing. Oh well, one more, nothing. Deals 1 damage. Opponent has at least 1 PG here. Only 1 PG. Either run Napada. Thankfully I got first stride because if not, ugh. Yeah, the new Gold Paladin cards are cool, but they give superior ride. Like the new superior ride engine for Gold Paladin really emphasis on how powerful Gold Paladin was. To the point that the starter got banned. Like in premium, only in premium, because it's like, if I remember correctly, because of the stride rulings. Like, if the moment you're at the new stride rulings, because the old stride rulings, superior riding to grade 3 will do you nothing. But the new stride ruling where the start of your turn, if your Vanguard is grade 2, you can stride, or your opponent is at grade 2, you can stride, or something. Because that new ruling, superior riding became such an important aspect. Like, even though Kagura is the one that does superior ride the most, like, Kagura has Yaksha, it has Chain something Dragon, it has Gatling Claw Dragon with which helps you superior ride with the grade 2. Same thing with Victory, Embodiment of Victory Alip or Aleph. Those were the superior ride engines, and also we have Cruel Dragon, which is a superior ride engine as well. I used to have an SP of Cruel Dragon, but I traded it away. Nothing. I got a trigger. I'm only 26. Okay, I can Gize now. But it doesn't matter, I'm dead. I'm dead. I can Gize, but I'm dead. Okay. Hmm. Ay, who'd win in the movies now? Thing is, DC is having a lot of upcoming movies that we are hyped for. Like there's Aquaman 2. The reason why people are not hyped because of Amber Heard. Amber Heard destroyed herself. Like she just tried to destroy Johnny Depp's career. Which thing is, when you try to destroy someone's career, make sure they have nothing, no ammo to destroy you back. Problem is, Johnny Depp did, and Johnny Depp won his cred back. He won his reputation back. So Amber Heard reputation is so down to the point that she might get recast or her character might be killed off. Because like Amber Heard's career is going downstream because of what she did. Uh, then there's also the new Blue Beetle trailer, which will show. Thing is, Blue Beetle, I don't really see him as like But then again, we know nothing of Blue. For example, we know nothing about Iron Man. Iron Man, when the first Iron Man movie came out, we didn't care about Iron Man at all. Nobody cared about Iron Man before the Iron Man movie came out. Nobody cared. The moment the Iron Man movie came out, that's the time we cared. So this will show DC and Warner Brothers is whether it's a make or break for DC Comics as a movie maker thing. Like it's a do or die time. Like you cannot hope and pray for fan service to help you, which is why Aquaman 2 is a possibility because of fan service, female fan service. I feel sad about The Witcher. Henry Cavill, such a Witcher fan, but The Witcher writers don't want to. Sheesh. And I also heard that there was supposed to be a scene that's for adults only, but Henry Cavill said no to that, even though the actress wanted to or something. Yeah, the Spider-Verse movie is coming out too, which is great. Like Marvel always does well in when it comes to like movies and TV shows. DC does well for TV, but sadly the Young Justice thing didn't do well. Like the third and fourth season of Young Justice. But then again, that's because they're adding a lot of characters. Like they suddenly made Aqua Lad gay. Sure, his comic version was gay, but like suddenly turned him gay, even though he has unrequisite love or something to a known female character, and suddenly making him gay. And also in season 3, they made a throuple a reality. They made a throuple in reality, like Young Justice season 4. They made throuple a reality. Ay, ay. A throuple is where there are three people who are in a relationship, similar to a two people relationship. I know that because I watch a lot of weird videos on YouTube. I watch so many weird videos on YouTube. When I talk, there's less people that come here because like, eh. But anyways, the original Batman, the 90s Batman, and the remake of the Batman animated series, nobody can top that anymore. Like nobody can top that. They can try, but how can you top something that did so well? You can't top something that did so well unless laws change, because it's like there's a lot of laws that change. For example, Dragon Ball as we know it right now can never be remade. Like there's a lot of jokes that make Dragon Ball which will not pass for today's market. And for example, rules of nudity, blood, gore, stuff like that cannot be put into TV now for kids. So, which will hurt you want to remake because it. But then again, people can find ways. Like with Jurassic Camp Cretaceous, they find ways. They found ways to make it interesting. The ending was okay. The how people were coupled was seen a mile away. Uh, but still, the betrayal really hurts. Choosing friends over family. That's one of the things that will cause the downfall or rise of society. We will not know. Batman Beyond, yeah, Batman Beyond is so cool. Sadly, got cancelled. And Batman Beyond was an original TV thing, like original cartoon thing. There were no comics before for Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond, the animated, made their comics a reality. Same thing with Harley Quinn and a lot of DC animated universe only villains or originals. Like Limewire is a DC animated original. Harley Quinn is. DC Animated was such a great franchise. Sadly, it died because people were growing up, and plus people want to milk more money off it. They're gonna try to make it more marketable or toyable, make something more like a toy. That's what companies want. They want something that can be marketed as a toy, if able. Like let's that's what they did with the new Ben 10 reboot. It's not new. It's already finished. When Ben 10 first came along, the toy sales didn't do so well. So they made the reboot to make it more mashable, more fun to play with. That's what they did. Which which was okay. Which was okay since it lasted long enough to have it had like had two movies or something. DC Alien Force only had one movie, which was Alien Swarm, and Ultimate Alien didn't get a movie. I have only one left. One left. I can't believe the binding of Zar Dragons is random because it's like, what happens if you want Ultimate Stride Ultima? But then again, Ultimate Stride Ultima or Gize? Gize is like better. Mostly because it's like, what can you do with Ultima? Ultima, it requires you to have a full field. But again, Ultima can call you two cards. Their skills check top 4 and something, or you add cards to the top 4. Batman Beyond. Sheesh. I feel sad for the parents of Terry, like especially the dad, because how Batman Beyond came. Spoilers: the show's been over for like over 20 years, close to 20 years now. So spoilers: Katniss created a virus or nanomachines or whatnot that can change your reproductive DNA, and that's what they did. So Terry McGinnis is not the kid of his dad, even though his mom never cheated. It's because whatever Katniss did do that. It's so sad for the dad. But then again, you need the next generation of Batman. And Talia al Ghul raping Batman wasn't a thing yet. Which is like, what's up with comics making guys being rape victims? Like, first was Batman, then there's Invincible. Spoiler alert for Invincible season 2. And then there is the new one, which was Dick Grayson. He got raped, like in the comics. Like we have already three prominent characters that are raped in the comics that are all guys. Like, then again, there was a supposed storyline where Wonder Woman was about to be gang rape or something, which never pushed through. Thankfully, I don't know if it was the original author who blocked it or not, but again, the original author was very kinky. He had like two wives. I am now 26,000, which is a very big number. Sadly, I cannot stride. I can't stride. And I'm already at 5. I can't ultimate stride. Ugh, feel sad. And this is the last month where people can do tournaments. Like if you want to make a tournament right now, you should do it. If you have a Discord server and you want to host a tournament, like you have a challenge account, Battlefly account, host a tournament. Like you can host it right now. Yeah, you just have to get like 4 people to be on stream. You have to ask 4 people. Then that's enough for a tournament. You have your semifinals, finals, and and third place. You have already multiple games. You have 2 games for the first round, another game for the top one, then the one for third place. Oh my gosh, I can Gize. I can freaking Gize. I can Gize, which is great. If you remember, you cannot call on top of them, which is a great thing. So, oh yeah. And tip to getting Gize is simple. If you know Moigedo or Migedo, is the only Zara Dragon with an alternate art. If we think about it, Stoikea has access to two ultimate strides. Like if you build a deck completely made of Stoikea cards, you have access to two ultimate strides, which is Zoa and Migedo. I need to ask a ruling about that because like you can make a deck for premium completely made with Stoikea cards. And your strides can be made of pure Cray elementals, including the G zone. And including the G zone can be made of Cray elementals, except for your ultimate strides. So technically you can add Migedo and Zoa as your ultimate strides. Because Zoo and Manjalka combined together in one nation. After G came along, they combined to one nation, except except Manjelka allowed the Bermuda Triangle clan to make their own country, which is just an island, which is Lumnia or something. What's the nation? I barely know. Luminescent? It's a waifu nation or something. But that nation is basically your single island tiny country or city countries that are size of a city. Those are your nations. That's a nation, pretty powerful nation because it's like every single person sends their kid there. Like we have a Dragon Empire card called Gauntlet Buster Dragon, and we have a card in that nation that what Bermuda became, and they have practically the same skill. To the point we have a meme where Gauntlet Buster Dragon is the grandfather of that kid, even though Dragon Kaiser Vermilion was the first one who did it. Feels sad Dragon Kaiser Vermilion will never have a descendant because it's like his lore and story wise is he drank blood of the first Dragon Emperor and the Empire, which forced his body to become so strong and forced him to evolve and become good, to become the blood. And sadly, the blood is worse in Vanguard Zero because it's like it's Counterblast 3. It's Counterblast 3. Even regular Vermilion got 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 boosted, got buffed because it's a Counterblast 2. It's a Counterblast 2, and the blood has like no support that is viable. The only thing the blood has is like the original the blood turns Vermilion into a 13k beater. But then again, the new Dragon Kaiser Vermilion, which is coming in the new D series set, is 13k base. So you the only reason why you want to run the old Vermilions, like the second Vermilion, is because of Axel circles. And that's it. But then again, you don't even need it because Crimsons can still okay. The date has changed, so I have to remove the sound of here because it's copyrighted. So sad it's copyrighted. Well, then I'll put a 3-minute ad break right now. So put a 3-minute ad break. Then another hour of gaming. Okay. Who'd win in a fight? Okay, guys, I played a 3 minute ad. If you can hear me, because you either had ad blocks on, or your Amazon you have Amazon Prime or something, or some way to watch this without ads. It's because it's for the guys who want it for free. Currently, I'm gonna do nothing besides do like my dailies. And that's what I'm gonna do, my dailies. Speaking of dailies, I have to turn on my second account. There's like I have like two accounts that I like playing with, which is my account, which is a guy, which is where I made all my videos with, and VG Zengi, which is the account Beta gave to me. Even though I could also log into Beta's account because he doesn't play it, I can also log into Bridgewalker's account because he doesn't play it anymore, I think. Because he used to pay me to play it, but I said, dude, I can't anymore. I can't stream regularly. I can't play the game consistently. I don't think your $5 or $10 a season is worth it. I think it's worth it for some people, but it's like $20 a month for me just to play your game. Just to play your game, which is okay, but it's like the way I play it, it's worth it because I grind your account to legend 20, 30, sometimes 60 because I got Bridgewalker to Winterfest. So technically I qualified for Winterfest twice. Because one was my own account, one was with Bridgewalker's account or something. Now I can play music. How do I say goodbye? Which is the song I use when I wanted for my YouTube short, and somewhere we used to know, or is it someplace we used to know? Those two songs. Oh yeah, those songs like somewhere we used to know is an old song, and it's suddenly popping up right now. This and again, end of service announcements are gonna hit hard now. Link Joker. The best build for Link Joker that I know of is Chaos because of how easy it is to lock, and because I don't know how to play Messiah. I should try and make a Messiah deck profile. I have enough cards for Messiah. I think I have enough cards. Even if I don't, I can't easily craft said cards. I can craft said cards. I have like 20,000 GMATs. Okay, let's check the daily missions. Uh, okay, I have to do 5 fights with Genesis. 3 fights. I have to use the cheap ones. Feel sad. Genesis. I think I have to use Discover when I do a Genesis deck profile for Regalia. Because that one has like 4 copies of the GR. But then again, I can do a simple crafting or exchange to get my last copy. Because I just need one more copy for that GR. Then again, I only have like 1,000 plus for the VP coupon. There's also Bakugan. Bakugan Battle Brawlers. My original black Bakugan and my stadium. Like, I remember, like, I wanted to buy Bakugan. I had money. Or it was my mom. In the end, what happened was one of the store clerks, there's like, oh, if you buy this one, we will give you a free stadium for free. Even though it wasn't for free. You know what they did? They themselves removed the sticker to tell you the price to give it for free. I don't know what happened to it. Like, the one thing I know is I broke my Bakugan that I bought with that because I kept spinning it or whatnot. So I dislocated the spring or whatever it was. And the original stadium, I don't know where it is. It's either under a landfill right now because my uncle is a very mean person. Yeah, he's very mean. He didn't let us get our stuff, and he did it unannounced. What he did, but then again, his house. But again, technically the other half belongs to my other uncle. Technically speaking, I am not doxing myself since I haven't stated my name, and none of my relatives actually watch my stream. Like, my sister watches my stream because I forced her YouTube account to subscribe to me. She could have chosen to unsubscribe from it, which is a thing. So she sometimes watches it mostly because of Coco videos. I miss Coco so much. I have like 55 of her videos on it. I should have made more, but sadly, I didn't think of it because it was like space. I'll miss you, Coco. You were a joy, even though you're very painful to walk. Because I dislike walking, and I have to pick up your poo, which I dislike mostly because your poo wasn't solid. It was very moist. So it's like when you try to pick the poo, it will just rub off on the floor. Play rank fight using a Manjelka clan. And that's why I made two deck profile videos for Aquaforce. It was because it was like one of my daily quests was you need to do a rank fight with Manjaka, so make a deck profile on. So that's why I made a deck profile so I can do that, which I did for Blue Wave and Tavas. My Tavas deck profile, you don't really need to watch it because Zora did a better video of it. He does better deck profile videos, unless you're deaf, because I wrote words at the other side to specify why I add those cards. Bakugan has a Switch game, must be the new version. The new version of Bakugan, but I don't really pay much attention to it because they rebooted it so hard to be for the current generation. That's why I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens because it was pushed hard to be for the next generation. The new Bakugan, don't think know about it. It has better gameplay compared to the previous version, which there was basically no way, no like you cannot play it if you follow the anime, which is a Yu-Gi-Oh season Yu-Gi-Oh problem where you can't play it the same way as the anime. Which Vanguard actually you can watch the anime in Vanguard and you'll know how to play. Not many card games can do that. Card game animes. There's also what other card games anime like there's like Battle Spirits. There's Body Fight, but Body Fight's already cancelled, so which hurts. It hurts. But then again, I think it's because of copyright issues because the people own Body Fight. It's not completely Bushiroad. Because if it was, we would have a lot of Body Fight. Like we would have like a Body Fight nation right now. We would have a Body Fight nation right now. If Bushiroad owns the complete copyrights of Body Fight, they would maximize that by making a Body Fight nation or something and build upon whatever fan base there's left. Like there's for sure a fan base where they just like playing Body Fight or something. But again, it's been how many years already? So okay, go with Blue Wave or go with Tavas or Maelstrom. All of them are good choices. Go with Blue Wave since Blue Wave you see the least of. Since Blue Wave is actually the hardest, like the most common to use is like Maelstrom because it's the easiest to play. Like you go Disaster first stride, you call your units, you swing, you deal 2 damage because Disaster will most likely have a crit. If you ride Lordly Maelstrom, that's the thing. If you don't ride Lordly Maelstrom, your first ride will be something else. Like maybe it's Alexandros. Okay. And also I watch you. I have a Rubik's Cube and I know how to solve a Rubik's Cube now, but only a 3x3. I don't know how to solve a 2x2 or 4x4. I was tempted to buy 4x4 Rubik's Cube. Technically, it's not Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube is the brand. Whatever this cube is called is something else. I wanted to because it's like no, because it's like then again I don't really know how to solve a Rubik's cube. It's because I just know the algorithm based on muscle memory on how to solve it. First, you have to make a white cross or a yellow cross, but you have to make sure that the cross marks matches up to the second layer in color. Like if you get a white cross, you have to make sure the blue one is connected to the blue center for the blue face. Same thing with the red to the red face and the green to the green face and the yellow to the orange to the orange face. Yellow is the opposite of the white, so there's that. That's the first stage. The next stage would be the corners, which you have to align. You have to make sure the white piece of that goes down and the two corresponding colors are corresponding with the face that is corresponding with it in the right place. That's why a lot of people can solve the first layer, but they cannot solve the second layer because they're missing that part, like the corner pieces and the petals. They're not aligned. That's the only way you can. That's the only way. To solve Rubik's cube is based on the algorithm, which I learned based on that app I downloaded. Because like I bought this Rubik's cube as an impulse buy, and I was like, I'm gonna go watch a YouTube video about it. It did not help me. Then again, I learned based on copying with my hands, like, oh, you do this movement, you do that movement, I'll repeat it, and my hands will remember it, not my brain. The internet says don't go Blue Wave because there's no point. Go with Maelstrom. Let's see if we can still play with Maelstrom. I changed the title, so here. The only thing I changed for my Aquaverse deck is just that I made space for Migedo or Moigedo. That's one thing I did. I just made space for her. And speaking of it, did I put all my Zera dragons already? I have to double check. I know Drachma, Stark is in there, and Zoa. But like Ultima and Moigedo and Gize for sure. I don't think Gize is there yet. Have to go check because I'm uploading YouTube video shorts of the artworks to show that Zero existed. Oh. I can see why not many people stream that long, but then again, I can also see why people stream long. Then again, my muscle memory, my throat hurts. I'm already hurting because I'm talking so much. Because I normally don't talk a lot. I'll just say the same phrases like, hug me, I'm hungry, and stuff like that. Again, no opponent. Okay, I have to do a friend fight with this. Sheesh. Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Game of Thrones really hurt a lot of stuff for that season 8 really hurt a lot of the love for the fan base. But House of the Dragon's okay, but it's not as a cultural phenomena as Game of Thrones. Maybe because it's the lack of naked women. Because like if you compare Game of Thrones to House of the Dragon, there's a lot less nudity in House of Dragons. Hi, Austin David. It just feels sad. Then again, I can it's very hard for me to be happy long term happiness. Like short term happiness is easy to find. I just have hugs. I like hugs. That's the only upside of having two Vanguard Zero accounts is that you can play against each other if you need to do like, oh, you're required to make a deck profile video. Technically speaking, I could because like this other account has a complete the purge deck, has the complete chaos deck, and has a workable Nobatama deck. Might be even considered it complete if I crafted Mugen Tenbu, and it has a workable Dark Irregulars. Don't think you have to craft. It's like the Darkness PG that we know and love. That if it's in the soul, you just retire grade 1 or greater unit, or grade 1 or less unit, and you add it to your hand. That's the card that's missing in the deck. Everything else is complete in the deck. Or more copies of Were Tiger Jaeger. I remember Were Tiger Jaeger's name, which is like cool. Then again, I can also finish my Nuzlocke of Soul Silver. I'm in the second half of it already, which is you have to beat the Kanto gym leaders, and you have to go and defeat Lance again, so you can go challenge Red. Once you defeat Red, then you fully completed the Nuzlocke. But I'm down to my Magnemite now. Sure, I can do a save letter and change my Magnemite into a Magnezone or something, which I can do. Sure, I can level it up, but Dar. Oh yeah, it also has a more or less complete Dimension Police Grand Gallop deck. But thing is, Grand Gallop is not a meta-defining deck anymore. Technically, most brand Stargate clans, and they're not doing well. Like Nova Grapplers, they have a possibility to work because of their buffs, but it's not doing so well for them. Like the only good Stargate clan is like Link Joker, which is so painful. Nova Grapplers, Dimension Police are left in the ways, especially Nova Grapplers, because there's like one more support for Nova Grapplers in G. There's like one more support for Nova Grapplers. And we did not get Zubat. Uh, who would win in a fight? I can go more about politics, like we're inching closer and closer to World War III because there's like a drone attack in Russia, and there's a rebellion starting in Russia, which might force Putin to send out nukes. And when that happens, GG everyone, GG. Like GG. I feel sad we will never get another Hololive event. Will Deer Days get a Hololive event? Will Vanguard in real life get a Hololive event? Because like, but then again, did it add more people to Vanguard Zero, or or did nothing? I'll check whether or not this got its thing. But mostly got the friend fight ready. I gave up with my royals. And since that one needed the friend fight, so I can just end that instance and start grinding by myself. Uh, okay. Who'd win? Who'd win in the fight? No superpowers or anything. Goku at his prime, Naruto at his prime. Those two. Who'd win? Uh, I think Goku would edge out Naruto. Might edge out Naruto. But then again, it's mostly because Naruto heavily depended on his clone techniques, like his shadow clone techniques. Like he heavily depended on using the shadow clone. Goku majority of the time when he fought is like more or less in equal playing fields, or their opponent's a little bit higher. Like the Goku and Vegeta fight showed us how Goku was in a fighter when he faced against an opponent way stronger than him. Vegeta had a power level of 18,000. Goku in canon in the manga had 8,000. If Goku went Kaioken, which is a times 2 to his power level, only brought him up to 16,000. And doing so would hurt his body. And he had to do Kaiken times 3, which brings his power to 24,000, which actually hurt Vegeta, which means Vegeta was increasing his power because Saiyans get stronger during the battle as well. Uh, yeah. But then if you remove biology, you just put them to basic human, I think Goku has a higher chance because Goku actually trained in martial arts as a child. Someone purposely went out of their way to train him. Unlike Naruto, nobody trained Naruto properly. He had like ADHD or something. He had like ADHD and wasn't able to learn properly. Like he had to make his own fighting style. And oh my gosh, I'm facing Kagro, the bane of any deck that requires more rear guards on the field. And it's quite strange, I haven't faced Kagro a lot lately. But then again, Kagro clan level is most likely level 50 by now for most people. And they don't have Lordly, which hurts. I don't have Lordly, which hurts me a lot. Because Lordly is our main right target and our only right target. The remaining Maelstroms in our deck are just there because we need Maelstrom name. I have to ride you now. Oh my gosh. I cannot even go Ngangas or nothings for 3 battles to the face here because I rode Jellyfish and Jellyfish is only 5,000. I could have called Jellyfish to rear and called Stridefather, but I have to ride the Stridefather, so swing, then Jellyfish, then Vanguard, hoping no triggers, which would have worked based on what happened here. Since my opponent didn't get a trigger, but still. Thankfully, if they're a smart person, they're gonna call High Evolute here to kill my starter, because if they kill my starter, they killed my plusing. But then again, I'm just adding grade 3s to my deck. And adding grade 3 to my hand. Nothing. Something. Please don't be a trigger. It was a trigger. It will hurt me now. It will hurt me so much. Come on, trigger to hit. It does not hit. I have no choice. I have to play it the old way. I have literally have to play it the old way, and I will X this instant now. Then going back to single account gaming. Then moving this to its original state. I will not do a Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay. First of all, I do not have the money to pay for it. Unless you're gonna give me like PayPal money so I can buy it off Steam. Can you buy? Is it on Steam? Is it on Steam? Like, I'm gonna go check Five Nights at Freddy's. Is it on Steam? It is on Steam. It's like pretty cheap, but I will not go do. I will not play that game. I can't handle horror. I literally cannot handle horror games. It's not in my DNA. Technically, it's in my DNA because my dad can't handle horror games, but my mom loves horror games. Like, my mom really loves horror, not horror games, like genres, like horror movies. Like, every time we watch a horror movie, me and my mom loves watching horror movies. Mostly sci-fi horror because she's religious, so she doesn't want us to watch supernatural horror movies because if I get a trigger, I get no triggers. I'll just activate the skill to flip. I'll just activate the skill to flip. Flipping this card. Does nothing. And does nothing. Like, I'll. This is one of the fatal flaws in the deck. If you don't get Lordly your first stride, and the next couple turns will hurt you the most. There's so many weakness in decks where you're required to ride a specific grade 3 and you have no way to search it. Besides a very RNG method. Very luck based method. The Purge first stride, he retires my last grade 1. I take a damage, I'll be pushed to 3. I'll take another damage, I'll be pushed to 4. I'll take another one, pushed to 5. I will have to hope the last attack doesn't come or it's enough for a defensive using a heal guard. Five Nights at Freddy's. I do not have the personality to handle Five Nights at Freddy's. I do not have the personality to do it. Unless you guys are willing to fund me to play Five Nights at Freddy's. Like 200 plus pesos. So you just have to send me 200 plus pesos on PayPal. So I can pay it on PayPal. And try to finish the game or play the game under 2 hours. Then I can refund the game. Because that's what you have to do. You have to play the game under 2 hours. Then you can refund the game afterwards. The PG skill of the Break Ride Maelstrom prevents my opponent on using heal guards. And the skill of Glory forces my opponent to only use heal guards or PG with grade 3. Thing is, this is Kagro. Most likely already has a perfect guard in hand. Unless he search for this card. Bronzong. Lordly, where were you? I needed you a while ago. Sheesh, Lordly. Heal. Dumjin? He has dungeon, but I saw him have protect orb. You need to have run 4 of each though. Both of them requires you to run 4 of each to maximize their skill, especially protect orb. Dungeon skill is like very RNG. Like there's a retrain for dungeon upcoming in for D series, or is it for V series? And the retrain does nothing for you because it's like its skill is you can guard it, you can call it on rear guard as a 7k booster, and it can activate perfect guard skill from the rear guard circle, and that's it. Oh wait, I'm cross right numbers. I am cross right numbers. So if my opponent doesn't pull a single trigger here, there is a chance I can survive his 3 swings to the face, even though I do not have a grade 3. There is a freaking chance, guys. Did I stride first? I think I didn't stride first. He strode first, so I got the heal guard. So heal guard, he has to swing with that. And if he doesn't get a trigger there, if he doesn't get a trigger, it's just a heal guard. It's just a heal guard. And that thing can only attack the rear. But that is 10k base. Ugh. I cannot stride. For the love of, I cannot stride, so I have to go like this. I have to go like this. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Glory, show them who's boss. Hope they don't have a heal guard in hand. This is very RNG. Like if they have a heal guard, this will be stopped immediately unless I double drive check triggers. Okay, I double jinx myself. Oh well. I have one. Wait, they're the one that got the extra heal though. They're the one that got the extra heal, not me. Oh well. Well, I'll lose here. Days, it's Ziegenbug. But Ziegenberg requires you to wait. He has Carno. He has Carno. Yes, Carno. Activate Carno skill counter charge, so you can use Ziegenberg's skill because Ziegenberg's skill is on attack. So he doesn't use Ziegenberg's skill. It's counter +1. Did he forget it costs counter +1? If I survive this here, I'll laugh. Okay, it doesn't matter. I didn't need to win that game, so it was okay. I didn't need to win. Okay. And I caught the bronzong. There's another person playing this game. Oh my gosh, he's so close to being affiliated now. He's like so close to being affiliated. He just need, or they just need, because my mic's not on, so they just need X amount of viewers left because they already have 50 followers. Well, that I will. Well, that should I play one more hour? There's like only 20 minutes plus left of pre-roll ads, and I'm getting tired from talking. Yeah, I'm getting tired from talking, and I need to do the dishes. So, guys, I'll just end it here because I have to do the dishes. I have only one person. It's not worth it to raid a person unless you have at least 2. So, bye, guys.